Hello, Bishop Seabury family and friends. We're about 2 months into this thing, and it kind of feels like that movie, Groundhog Day. Kind of the same thing over and over again each day. The feeling of rush and sense of urgency that came with the early days of COVID-19, it's definitely waning. Instead, my sense is, as I talk to people and many of you, is that there's an overwhelming sense of wariness that has settled in. While a lot of the things that are being discussed on television and social media are certainly important, if we are not careful, we may miss out on what's truly important. That is, what is God doing in your life right now? And what should be your highest priority? This past week, I've been going back to the book of Ecclesiastes, particularly in chapter 3. This is that famous passage where the writer of Ecclesiastes says that there is a time for everything, and there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to weep, a time to laugh. It's important to note that in life there are seasons, and sometimes these seasons can seem like a very, very long time. You see, we come from a culture where there's constant change and things move fast, and solutions are expected to be delivered quickly. We're supposed to get what we want, when we need it. But if we truly understand seasons, we know that some seasons in life can last a while. And some of those seasons can be long periods of darkness, where if we're not careful, hopelessness can settle in. But it doesn't have to be that way. The one verse that stands out for me in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 is found in verse 11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. While seasons come and go, God has an eternal purpose. Verse 14 states that I perceive that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, nor anything taken from it. Eugene Peterson, in his message version of the Bible, translates the last part of that verse saying, God has done it, so we'll quit asking questions and simply worship in holy fear. In other words, stop trying to figure it all out and worship Him. You see, God uses moments like this in our history, in our lives, for us to turn to Him in worship, to trust Him, for us to look to Jesus as the hope of the world, as our hope. If our eyes are fixated on the news cycle at hand or the problems going on all around us, then it could be easy for us to miss out on what God is calling us to do. That is to turn to Him, to trust in Him, for us to worship Him. Brothers and sisters, our greatest and highest calling at this moment is worship. Worship is what we're being called to do. So, beloved, I pray that all may go well with you, and that you may be in good health as it goes well with your soul. God bless you.